don't think there's anybody on this planet that has better credentials to answer this next question than you do. Do you think that there's life anywhere else in the universe?
Well, think is a strong word. If you look at how many other worlds there are, how many stars in the Milky Way galaxy, how likely it is that most of them most of them have planets, how many other galaxies there are, it seems the height of human arrogance to imagine that this planet is the only inhabited world. But at the same time, we don't know of life elsewhere yet. We're just at the very earliest stages of exploration, and we've not found life anywhere else. We've sent spacecraft, as I said before, to a wonderful, exquisite array of other worlds. We've learned an enormous amount from them. We find on some of them the chemicals necessary for the origin of life, the stirrings, the intimations of life, but no sign of life. We've also used big radio telescopes to see if anybody is sending us a radio message, and both of those efforts have not yet succeeded, so we haven't found life elsewhere. I would think a universe in which we are the only living things is much more incredible than a universe just burgeoning, overflowing with life. But we can't be sure. It's an experimental question. It has to be addressed experimentally. And that's one of the reasons that I'm such an advocate for sending spacecraft to other worlds and for using large radio telescopes to listen for signals.
Are we continuing to listen to those signals and monitoring more frequencies all the time
Yeah. The interesting thing about it is how cheap it is. At the present time, by far, most sophisticated radio search program, SETI, it's called Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence, program on the planet, is being sponsored and paid for by a private membership organization from members' contributions. It's called the Planetary Society. It's a Pasadena, California organization. I happen to be the president of it. But it's so cheap that we're able to do this 8 million channel search, 8 million separate frequency stations, if you like, scanning the northern skies to see if anything's coming our way. Nothing's coming our way yet. This issue seems to me to be a very fundamental question because we are parochial, we're provincial, we're stuck on one planet, we know only one kind of life, and so we don't know what else is possible. Also, if we talk about intelligent beings, we think a certain way. We think we got a lot of stuff figured out, but we're not positive that someone else, smarter than us, independently evolved on a planet of another star, might not look at the world in a different way. It'd be a very sobering experience for us to compare what we think we know with what other guys smarter than us know. That's one of the many important aspects to it. But imagine the other way. We've now, as I keep saying, made a preliminary reconnaissance of most of the worlds in the solar system. No sign of life. That suggests life doesn't come everywhere. Life isn't all that easy to arise. And it says something, therefore, about the rarity and preciousness of life on our planet. It's something that needs to be cherished, taken care of. So the flip side of not finding life elsewhere is a much greater respect for life that's here. And here we are destroying an acre of forest every second on the planet, destroying species left and right, and imperiling even ourselves. It's, I think, a useful perspective to recognize that life isn't all that easy to come by, that we have an obligation to preserve life on this planet. So there are many aspects of looking for life elsewhere that seem to be very important. Another one is our own origins. How did we, us humans, us animals, us life on Earth, how did we get here? How did we come?
Well, what do you think? Do you think that there was the conventional concept of God, or do you think it just happened?